Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday morning and welcome into Zelda Speedruns. Today we have the Ocarina of Time Standard EU Weekly Race playing on Triforce Split settings. Tracking today, we've got, I just asked for the pronunciation, I hope I get this right, Beethan Ainsley and Jade Minabu. And on commentary, we have Estantia and Wolfman 2000. I'm going to hand it over to the two of them. Hope you enjoy the race, everyone.
Hello.
Greetings. Well, this is something a little new for us.
Yeah, I've never commented a Triforce Blitz before.
I have seen a few Triforce Blitzes.
I've seen a few people playing it casually, but they mostly play with like 69 Triforce pieces because they like memes.
Well, I think Aspic, KLO, Miss Dagger, and Skyreese, while they do like memes, they also like to finish things in a timely manner. And time is the enemy in this mode. From what I've gathered, and if I make any mistakes, chat, please correct me. 3 pieces, 2 hours, and get the most that you can. That may just be more of a tournament thing. If otherwise,
that is a tournament thing.
Then just get the 3 pieces.
Yeah, I mean, it's only 3 pieces. It's only 3 things you need to find in this entire seed. Surely it can't take that long, right? It won't be that annoying.
Estancia, out of all of the Triforce Blitz matches that I've seen, I think I've only seen 2 of them end in all 3 pieces claimed.
Yeah, I was very deliberately cursing the damn thing.
You see what I have to put up with, folks?
Oh,
here's
lovely, really.
Back at you. Alright, our runners are just about ready to get things going, so let's see how this shindig ends up. Ooh, adult start is nice. We should be able to get some hints right away from our 4 gossip stones.
Because having looked at the actual settings for this, I know, rare. Yeah, these are guaranteed. I think the first 3 are guaranteed. So, and It has a maximum of 1 Triforce piece that only needs 0 steps, and we saw that.
Power is free. Wisdom requires 14. Courage requires 11. And we know that Fire Temple leads to Wisdom specifically. I don't know if that means it will only lead to Wisdom or if it could also help with Courage, but we do need to keep that in mind.
So we're probably going to need the hammer, right?
Probably. Anyway, we have some divergence going on. Looks like Aspic and Miss Dagger are trying to get some money. Kalo and Skyreese, well, okay, Kalo is heading into Kakariko. Skyreese, Zora's River, possibly?
That does look like River. Okay, so here's a question, folks. Why do you want money so much in this mode? Are shop items turned on?
Well, okay, we have a good grotto, rear grotto, major.
Ooh, bow.
And ocarina to prelude.
Ooh.
Also, hang on one moment. Okay, we are looks like we've recovered a little bit.
Yeah, it's some mild technical issues that means we're going down to 2 runners. I don't know if it's temporarily or long running, but we're on 2 runners for the moment. Oh, you can buy hints from the shop. Now that's interesting. Wallet costs 0, strength costs 99, I don't know what bomb bag costs. Oh, that's interesting. I hadn't realised that certain items were set as set things. Oh, Fire Temple is also Path of Courage.
Okay, now I may be mixing up my randos here, so chat, if we have a Fire Temple to Wisdom hint and a Fire Temple to Courage hint, are they two distinct items?
I mean, that's part of basic hint logic, isn't it? Also, Lost Woods Path to Wisdom. Oh, not necessarily.
And this is why I asked.
Very good catch. Also, if you hear birds screaming in the background, it's starling fledgling season.
Oh, Aspic trying an interesting hoverlet strategy, and okay, Kakariko foolish.
I thought that was Kokiri Forest foolish.
Oh, Kokiri thank you. Already, it's been an interesting morning.
Honestly, I feel that. Okay, Pepperoni says unless it's a weird Triforce Blitz thing, nothing can be hinted twice, except by duplicates.
Okay, Begoron sword on archery, while it's nice to have.
I'll definitely take that. We've had a Path to Wisdom Fire Temple and a Path to Wisdom Lost Woods.
Kalo looked at the 20 skull hint, but went by a little quickly for me to actually catch it. Also, apparently I missed Anju's hint. And cow, not needed.
Yeah, for Triforce Blitz, you don't need to defeat Ganon, you don't even need to get the 6 medallions, you just need to find these 3 little items.
I mean, a recovery heart's a little item, but I don't think that's what we're looking for.
No, not quite. Okay, Ganon's castle is locked by 1 dungeon completion. Useful to know.
And since we start with Water Medallion, does that mean we can just enter?
I don't think so, because that's not a dungeon completion, is it? Because that's Link's pocket item.
Needed to verify, thank you. Okay, explicitly 1 beaten dungeon. So, or 2 dungeon rewards. Yeah, dungeon rewards is a little easier for me to keep up with there.
Yeah, that's a better way to put it.
Alright, peeking in the box. Looks like nothing important.
A lovely piece of heart.
Alright, Aspic about to get the bow.
Come on, Danbei. Are you going to be awful to us today?
Ooh, Kayla remembering this alternate path to get around. Sometimes blindly following the heat can, well, get you burned.
Badum-shh.
Look, we know that my singing is terrible. I have to give at least 1 bad pun to make up for it.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do bad puns as well. Like, you're not going to be alone. Also, you just had my boyfriend protesting about me making bad puns.
It will be better, sir, to just, deal with it.
Look,
Ooh,
my Discord server literally has a pun containment zone channel for this reason. Okay, so Danbei doesn't have... Okay, Danbei has fire arrows. I'm not sure how much we care about those, but I am given to understand that we can clip up to the Shadow Temple entrance in Triforce Blitz settings. So those fire arrows, along with that bow, all we need is magic and we can... And I think the hook shot, and we can get into Shadow Temple.
I admit I don't remember the, mechanics of that, but I will trust you on that.
I think if you kind of hook shot into the wall of Dampe's shack and it pushes you up onto the wall?
Do we still need Din's fire to enter?
Oh, yeah, of course. I don't know whether fire arrow entry is allowed or not. Okay, we can't do fire arrow entry. We can clip up, but we still need Din's fire.
Okay. Anyway, Kalo's decided to become a kid.
I mean, wouldn't all of us like to go back to being kids sometimes?
I don't know about me, personally. I would need to change a number of things. Oh, hello, bag.
I will take a bomb bag, yes, thank you. Okay, fair. True, adulthood does mean that you can just decide that you're going to get yourself some chocolate milk.
But yeah, getting a bomb back this early, we can really clean up Hyrule Field. So let's visit the Market Boulder.
You are not getting my chalky milk, Jenny Bees. My chalky milk.
And a hint. Market to Courage. Ooh, bomb bag potential.
Isn't Courage the 0 one? Could it just be...
Nope, Courage is 11.
Oh, it's
Power
power
is
that's
0.
0. Right. I was told earlier that you could.
Alright, to Lon Lon Ranch. Time to, well... Oh, wait a second. What are we doing over here?
Money.
What? Yeah, we do need 10 rupees. In the meantime, Aspic, heading to Lake Hylia. Are we possibly going to see some early fishing? Or something else?
Oh,
these
okay.
gossip stones! Are duplicate hints turned on this?
There are 2 copies of some hints and 1 copy of a few others.
Okay, so that's our second, Fire Temple to Courage hint.
Oh, clipping within shadow. Right. People just say shadow clip and I'm like, yeah, that means the shadow clip up to the entrance, right?
GTG Baron.
Oh, that's a nice time save right there.
By the way, when we say barren or foolish, it means nothing important's in there, so we can just forget about it.
I mean, technically it is that it unlocks no new checks. Like Goron City is also a foolish choice. It doesn't mean that you can't get, like, expansions of items you already have. Like, my favourite one is a bomb-locked bomb bag. So, you can have a bomb-locked bomb bag in those areas, use bomb chews to get to that bomb bag, and hey, you have a shiny, shiny, shiny bomb bag. Out of logic.
And now to visit the cows and... Uh-oh. Did I just see Nocturne to Lullaby?
Oh no.
And chat confirms, and, Aspic, I thank you for that pause for a medallion check, but you went by a little quickly for me to take note of that. Admittedly. And here's the thing. This is Triforce Blitz. Normally you wouldn't need to think about all of that, but, we are...
Zelda's Lullaby is on Nocturne.
So if anyone is able to get that screenshot and... okay, someone has given me the screenshot, thank you.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask that you, talk just a little bit while I put this data in.
I can read it out for chat. It looks like our stones are Spirit Temple, Deku Tree, and Shadow Temple, and our medallions are Light for Water. Forest is in Fire Temple. Oh goodness, everything's in bloody Fire Temple today, isn't it?
Yep.
Fire is in Jabby Jabby's belly. Water is free. Shadow is in Dodongo's cavern, and Spirit is in Forest Temple.
And I just missed the hint that Aspic got while I was trying to type that data in.
And so did I. We're good at this. Oh, was it just Fire for Courage again? Okay.
That's our third Fire for Courage. That means there's at least 2 items in Fire Temple for Courage. Which, how do you feel about that?
I think it just means Fire Temple's bloomin' loaded. Also, Bombchu chests... The Bombchu chests have a new texture. Courage is the Triforce of Courage in this particular case. So this is a Triforce Blitz setting. They have to find the Triforce of Power, the Triforce of Courage, and the Triforce of Wisdom.
Okay, I barely saw that hint. The Market hoards a Path Bomb Bag, which, well, we got.
Yep.
So is that our... Oh, Wallet is also on Path. Ooh.
We need a scale for Jabu of Zelda's Lullabies Behind Burning Cat. Yes, then that scale in the shop would sort it. Path Wallet for Fire. Wowee! It's almost like they want you to get a fire tunic. Not a tunic that's on fire. Oh, it's a scale hint, not a scale in the shop. Okay, that makes more sense.
To hover boots? Did I... That's... I wasn't expecting a direct hint like that, but...
Eh?
Also, so scale hint leads to wallet? Did I read that right? I'm still getting used to the new hints, and I apologize, folks.
It's fine. I have no clue, and so I'm learning. This is the first time I've seen any of this. But hey, at least that makes it entertaining to watch, right? Bomb Bag is hinted as being in Market, because it's on Child Shooting Gallery. Oh, was that Domain Foolish?
Yep.
Delicious.
But, wait, we already got a bomb... Is Kakariko Rear Grotto not in Logic or something?
I thought we found... I didn't think we found a bomb bag in Kakariko Grotto. I thought we only found it in Child Shooting.
No, I'm reasonably sure we also saw in, Oh, Open Grotto was bow. Okay, never... Yeah, it was Market Slingshot. Okay. Or... I need to read my own tracker. But yeah. Okay, so Market Shooting gave the shortest gave a path to the bomb bag, which we did find in Market.
Yep.
Wolfos Grotto, nothing. Also, yeah, that is an interesting looking bomb chew chest, you're right.
It's got little eyes! And it's got little yellow blobs on the side as well, for the ears. It's kind of adorable.
Is there a way that we can bring that texture into the main rando?
I don't know, you would have to ask the devs. I think I do prefer... Not because then it makes it an active choice. Like, do you spend time opening small chests? Ooh, Deku Tree Path to Wisdom, and Lake Hylia on the Path to Courage.
Well, we haven't found anything in Lake Hylia yet. And Deku Tree, I believe, requires a sword. Also, Market to Courage, was that our... Hold on, actual new hints. That's definitely our third Market to Courage. So we probably need that scale. At 4 Market to Courages! Okay. This is ridiculous.
It is double. So market is double.
Doubled, if not tripled or quadrupled. I don't know which ones are actual duplicates or which ones are singles. That's the confusing thing.
Well, okay.
And yes, chat, I agree. I know this is a blitz, but I think the game needs to slow down just a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to guess that there is some interesting stuff at Bombchu Bowling.
And, okay, so all hints are doubled except the ones at Temple of Time. Does that include the 4th hint?
Also,
Well,
we know that Lost Woods has something.
While we try to figure out this chaos, let's try to relax with some fishing.
Sploosh. I can't remember, I think Lost Woods was Path to Wisdom, along with Deku Tree.
Lost Woods is Path to Wisdom, Deku Tree Path to Wisdom, Fishing Path to Agony.
I mean, that does sound about right. Oh, can you imagine if it's Skull Mask?
Could be. I do believe we have access to the mask shop at this point.
We do.
So the question is, can Kalo get there in time? Okay, so... And, not in time. Oh, we have Sunsong. Doesn't matter. Time's on our side.
Time is ever on your side? Oh, is theatre disabled in Blitz? I have no idea. I was just thinking of possible things in Lost Woods. In which case, is it Ocarina minigame? Or Target in the Woods?
We have many possibilities here.
This is fascinating. I like learning and talking to chat. This is fun. You are seeing learning process live here. We've seen all the grottos in Lost Woods. It is not in there. I reckon that Bombag is for what Chloe is just about to do. Like that wallet.
Well, we know that logically we need that wallet, likely for buying a fire tunic.
And it's in market, so that would be 2 separate items in market that lead you to courage. This actually makes things make sense, but I want to see what the second prize is. Nope.
It's vanilla.
Okay. We're likely to see Richard at some point, aren't we, as well?
Well, let Kalo get some more money first, but after that, sure.
Richard doesn't require money.
No, but the shops do.
The shops do. That is true.
Silver scale hint. Bottom of the well has a scale. But it's a wanderer scale. Oh.
What's a wanderer scale mean? The market hoards a wallet. No shit, Sherlock. No shit.
So it's a scale that's considered not on the path.
Oh, is that what wanderer means?
So I think what this could mean, as we get a hook shot on memory game.
I did say it might be Ocarina Memory Game. So, hookshot, path to wisdom.
Yep. So my understanding of Wanderer is there is another scale somewhere in the world that you're expected to get, but if you wander to the well and you get that, you're still good. But it's not foolish, which means it's not completely dead. So basically, wander in there if you want, but there's probably better approaches. I think we may want that scale. That looks like a Kokiri sword.
That would explain the path to wisdom. Because we know Deku Tree is path to wisdom. Is Deku Tree closed in these settings?
If it's closed, we need a scale somewhere.
I mean, yeah, but is it closed? It is. In which case, that's our logic sorted. So, okay, what have we got on our path to wisdom so far? We've got a hook shot, we've got a Kokiri sword, so we've got a hook shot, we've got probably the scale to get the Kokiri sword to get into Deku, which is on the path to wisdom.
Okay, chat does bring up a good point here. Since Wanderer scales are not strictly required, Lab Dive is dead because normally you need Golden Scale for that.
Yep, that logically requires golden, but I don't blame... Is it Klo or is it Kalo?
I've been doing Kalo.
Okay, I don't blame Kalo for coming in here and taking a look. This just makes sense. You know where one is, you may as well see if you can get it easily. There's a big chest. And there's a scale.
At least it was a freebie scale.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So I would say that was a worthwhile dip.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As I said, it was a... Like, you know where one is, why would you not get it if you can get it easily?
Coffin has a key. We could get it, but we're ignoring it right now. I am guessing Kalo is just trying to peek everything possible to see if we even need to enter. And, okay, yep, now we have additional confirmation. Wanderer scale means both are accessible, neither is path. So, but it is picked up on the playthrough, so one of them is picked up. Possibly both, but, alright. And we are doing the basement check, it's nothing.
It's a much needed health recovery at that point. And yep, Aspic doing exactly the same thing. Makes sense.
Alright, sword, ours.
Delicious, delicious stabby.
And there we go. Your steppy friend is now available.
Yay, stabbing!
Aspect going through the well? Alright, Mido, we're entering the Deku Tree whether you like it or not.
I mean, he clearly doesn't. Also, look at that adorable fox with this big sharp knife.
Alright, we know that Deku Tree is on the path to wisdom. At the same time, considering how I'm suspecting how intertwined wisdom and courage are, we may end up needing this for both of them. And Sacred Forest Meadow to Wisdom.
Song? Because we know Wolfos Grotto doesn't have anything. And we have
Sun Songs, which opens up the grave as a possibility. Wonder what the adult song is now.
I would definitely be interested to know.
And Domain Foolish, we already have. And so, welcome to the Deku Tree. I'm presuming dungeon shortcuts are off on this, correct?
I have no idea.
Then I'm assuming, Oh, okay, certain dungeon shortcuts are on. Force, Shadow, and Jabu. Good choices for dungeons. Oh, big chest, right there in Deku. So dungeon shortcuts are basically... two big ones. Hold on, we have an interesting situation here. Slingshot is one of them, but what's the other?
That's long
shot.
That's long shot. Because Ocarina Memory Game is already available. If that is path to wisdom, we're looking at Longshot locked. We're looking at Spirit and no Epona available, or we're looking at Wolf's Temple.
Hold on, we have a third big chest!
Big chests galore!
Second slingshot. Chat, I think it's the hook shot that we need, right?
I mean, we might also need to get inside Ganon's castle, and that slingshot is needed for completing Deku. But then again, we've already got everything we need for completing Dodongo's Cavern, so it's probably not that. But yeah, this looks like a long shot.
We're already here, so we may as well just do the fancy thing. Yeah, I don't think you can get damaged in order to do this ground jump. There you go. Recoil twice, do the backflip that's not a backflip, and up you go. Flame storage optional. Alright, so according to chat, because we found 2 slingshots in Deku, it is considered a Wanderer item.
Oh, is that how it works?
Well, here's the thing, there's likely the second scale is probably not in Well, but, you know, basically, they are both accessible at some point. Maybe even on the same sphere, but it's... We are... But at the same time, it's... I mean, it could be Target in the woods as well. Ugh! I am getting so thrown off. I'm trying to...
Oh, that is a good point. We do have a Lost Woods Wisdom. While it seems like it should be long shot, it would be good to know Target in the Woods just to confirm that.
I agree. And we'll take the choose. But hey, at least that's Deku Tree down. And Kalo is deciding not to bother with Lost Woods. He thinks he's done.
I don't blame him. Like, you've got a long shot, and the Target in the Woods is good for completeness, but if you think you already have it, you can just like keep it in mind to go back to later if things don't pan out.
Okay, maybe now Kalo is going to pick up Richard. As Aspect takes out Queen Goma.
Yeah, I'll take Bomb Shoes from Goma.
I think anyone would.
I mean, most people would just take Bomb Shoes, like nom nom nom, delicious Bomb Shoes.
I don't know about actually eating the bomb chews.
Well, some people have it blow up in their face to blow things up, so eating Bomb Shoes seems surprisingly accurate. Going past the Bomb Shoe shop.
I admit, I'm confused by that. I know that we saw some hints in the Market Bazaar, but could hints be in other shops as well?
There's nothing in the Bomb Shoe shop. Hints are in the day shops only. Excellent. Thank you for letting us know. Yeah, Door of Time is open. Yep, we did in fact already work out that our 2 path items in market were probably that bomb bag, which leads straight to that wallet.
And now, welcome to Ganon's castle.
What a shiny bridge. Yeah, it could just be path for Goron Tunic, but it's almost certainly path.
Alright, inside Ganon's castle we have, I believe, 7 checks we can make right now. 2 in spirit, 1 in forest, 2 in water, 1 in shadow, and the Stalfos' last possessions, also known as the big key chest. And, chat asking about, trying to sequence break into Light Trial. Sorry, Ganon respects power. You must show power, not trickery.
Ooh. What about Din's Fairy? Would you just happen to go do that while you're here because you got bombs? No Zelda's Lullaby. Damn.
We need Burning Cack for that.
Yeah, we do. Look, I'm just so used to having Zelda's Lullaby, I forgot.
Well, we are all trying to understand the settings and getting used to things. It is fine.
Oh no, that one's just straight up. That one isn't even a settings thing. That's just used to randomizers getting Zelda somewhere.
Okay, Kalo has chosen to pass on the Spirit Temple checks for now.
I mean, like, Kalo has Bonju, so I'm surprised, but sure. I did make a mistake early in commentary saying that you could clip to Shadow entrance. That is because I misunderstood what someone was saying. It's actually there's a gate inside Shadow that you can clip through. That one you're allowed to do. You can't clip to Shadow entrance without Nocturne. That's my bad.
And Stalfos' last possessions are spared. Okay, now Kalo is heading into the spirit section. Just have to deal with these 5 silver rupees. Wait. Oh my god! I'm sorry, I was not expecting Redead screams on the silver rupees.
Oh, I am so glad I have the volume off, but that really explains why I wasn't hearing anything. Like, I did not understand why you were freaking out. I was just going, what? What have I missed?
And Zora Tunic in the first Spirit Trial chest. How about the second? Another biggin.
Ooh, that's strength.
Well, that'll let us do some additional things in Lake Hylia. But question is, do we already have what we need because we already got the Kokiri sword?
I'm not sure. I'm definitely looking.
Okay. Save warp. Also, Sungrave check right here on Aspect's side.
Because we know Sacred Forest Meadow gave us a
boomerang.
What? We need Jabu Jabu for Zelda's Lullaby.
Alright, so,
Looking at water, looking at Jabu? That's true, we don't have Rutos, but it's a good indication that we might need to care. And at which point Zelda's Lullaby is pointing us straight back to water again.
But here's the problem. We need either, in logic, Gold Scale or Iron Boots to enter there. And we only have hints leading to Hover Boots. Perhaps heading to Dodongo's Cavern, which is the other dungeon we can complete, will give us some ideas, and I'm suspecting both Aspic and Kalo are doing the same.
Yep. Wouldn't it be funny if the Triforce piece was just sitting on top of Dodongo's Cavern?
Would be. But I don't think I saw that. Okay, so unresolved hints. Haven't been into Fire Temple. We did see Sacred Force Meadow to Wisdom. We did get Sun, so that could be resolved. But again, we haven't seen the adult song, so not entirely sure. Ocarina of Time to Prelude, already covered that. Kalo trying to do some extra sneaky peeky. And going over there. What did Kalo notice? Oh, hello there. Map chest in Dodongo's Cavern has something. Triforce piece!
And strength too!
So, here's my question. How is... Apparently Dodongo's Cavern had the piece. Wait, did that just say Temple of Time had...
Yep.
Path to Courage?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm guessing that's for the song.
So, here's the question that I just want to understand. We did not start with a bomb bag. How is that piece of power the 0?
Because the bomb bag is hinted, and it is not requiring anything apart from the money. Also, multiple bomb bags exist. We have probably got optional solves for all the market paths.
It could be strength, you're right. But if it's strength, then wouldn't that mean it is the courage path? No, that doesn't make sense. We haven't fully gone in. No, okay, it says Triforce of Power. There we go.
Yeah, we knew that one was power.
Well, I had missed the text. I just saw the Triforce.
Oh, right, sorry.
All good, all good. Now, for those that are wondering, why did Aspic talk to that little rolling Goron? Isn't Goron City barren? It is, but if we want quick access towards the Fire Temple path, we kinda need to go through there. Alright, are we able to get some hints? Well, you know what? Let's just buy the Goron Tunic, sure. We have the money. And Kalo may have forgotten that Goron City's foolish,
Hintstone.
Oh yeah, the hint stone too. Aspic chose to pass on that hint stone. Bean check has nothing. The song here is Epona's song.
Okay, so if we need long shots, we almost certainly are being pointed towards the temple rather than Spirit Temple.
Now, unfortunately, I was focused on Aspic getting the song and not Kalo getting the hint. So, chat, I'm gonna need your help again.
Yeah. Nasagi, what we are doing is we are just hunting Triforce pieces. The path hints are paths that lead you to the Triforce pieces.
So,
Fire... of them.
Okay, Fire Temple to Courage. So, there are at least... It sounds like there are 3 items in Fire Temple. 1 to Wisdom, 2 to Courage. It could be that one of those items of courage is also the one to wisdom. So we have to look for 2 to 3 items here. Alright, small key, we advance forward. I just realized I have no clue how we're going to write down which item goes to which hint, unless we, get the Triforce piece itself. And oh, look at this! Kalo wants to learn of the, Sacred Forest Meadow song. Mido's getting in the way. Kalo doesn't care.
Does anyone care? Does anyone really listen to what Mido has to say? No. No, they don't.
If you know how to Mido skip, you don't. Thanks to Scarecrow Song, we don't have to worry about the moblins.
Moving block in Fire Temple is rude. Not only moves away when Aspic tries to jump on it, but also, just breathes fire on his face when he tries to run and catch up.
And Bolero.
Well, we know that things lead to hover boots.
So, it was Sun Song.
Sun Song for Grave for Boomerang.
Yep. Sun Song is our path of wisdom.
Which, I should note, would take us to Zelda's Lullaby, because Jabu Jabu's belly is the fire medallion. And Zelda's Lullaby, again, is Screaming Water Temple.
So I wonder what we're going to find first, the Iron Boots or Rudo's Letter. I think I just saw a big chest in the shortcut. Also, if you do not like Skull Kids being beaten and causing Majora's Mask issues, look away now.
I'm just curious about what we're finding in Fire Temple.
And just like that, Kalo has magically spawned 200 rupees out of thin air. You may safely look now. Alright, lower cell in Fire Temple. Small key again.
Yeah, and we know courage is 11 steps and wisdom is 14.
Wisdom 14, courage 11. Yep, higher and higher we go. Alright, side room check. There's a biggin. Aim!
Yeah, the long shot we reckon is Path of Wisdom for that water temple. Tunic lock Julep. Yeah, okay. So we have it confirmed that that bomb and therefore the wallet and therefore the bomb is required path of courage to buy a Goron tunic.
We have a situation. We're locked out.
Kalo is missing the Ocarina minigame. Long hook shot.
So, we need a hammer in order to get Volvagia's key. I always forget, is it Volvagia or Volvagia?
I think that purely depends on your access, but I call it Volvagia.
Okay.
Also, yeah, we knew about the hovers hint, so not that surprising that we need hovers and to get to Volvagia.
Kalo, you don't have Zelda's Lullaby. I repeat, you don't have Zelda's Lullaby!
I am so glad that I am not the only one that forgot that.
Tunnel vision is very dangerous in these settings. Now, I want to say both runners have the Song of Storms available. Did Kalo already check that grotto in right here? We're gonna... Okay, it was checked. Nothing important. Chat would have responded otherwise. And this also means the top of the Dog's Cavern is probably dead as well.
I mean, yes, but...
Now, something that I did observe, and this is where I'm gonna need some Triforce Blitz experts to enlighten me here. We only got the Triforce of Power from Dodongo's Cavern, first chest. We could have completed the rest of the dungeon. We didn't. Well, okay, Aspic is going in there now, so perhaps we're going to revise my question. What makes you decide to leave after finding a Triforce piece versus staying and seeing if you can get other things?
Probably looking at what else is around, I guess. Yeah, I think Golden Devil has it. I think they made a call that it's got nothing because it's not hinted path. And it's not like we don't have plenty of path hints to follow. Okay, and some lovely information from chat to point out that hints prioritize dungeons, so generally if a dungeon is not hinted, it's not as important. We don't have a 2-hour time limit for the weekly, but they're probably still in that mindset.
Okay, all dungeons on a path will be hinted before non-dungeons will be hinted. Oh, so we have an interesting metagame approach to this as well. So that means, according to some of the experts here, Aspic may be wasting time, especially since we haven't seen a Dodongo's Cavern hint yet.
Yes, and Dodongo's Cavern is Shadow Medallion. Oh!
Wait, what? Oh,
Temple of Time!
But we did just see a big chest on, the bridge, so... Who knows? If that big chest ends up being Iron Boots, then, we have access to both clearing Dodongo's Cavern and Water Temple.
I mean, also, we know that Temple of Time has been hinted. So, might be looking at getting Shadow and Light medallions for the Light Arrows cutscene.
Could be.
Though, honestly, it's probably the Song and Forest medallion.
Yeah, but that requires Hammer. So, at the very least, Aspic's play makes sense. It just took a little bit of thinking.
Also, Dodongo's Cavern is a nice dungeon where you don't have to think too much about it. You can use that to plan your other options.
It's a regular bottle.
Fish.
It was bottle of milk, actually, but...
I mean, yes, but, like, you can use it.
And yes, Hammer could be on Light Arrow Cutscene. But right now... hard to stay convinced. And yet, we are officially missing logical forest access, you're right. But we are running low on things, though.
I think ice, much as I love ice, it seems unlikely because what we have, and the biggest thing we have, is that Longshot is looking path. That says water. We also have the boomerang, which is saying Jabu, and the boomerang is quite a long way down that path chain.
Horseback archery. I think horseback archery could have it.
We've got Epona's song. That means that Longshot wouldn't be required. Because the Hookshot and Epona's song would be available without needing to go into Deku.
Wisdom is 14 steps, courage is 11. And, Dodongo's Cavern? Unless we need just any empty bottle for anything, of which I don't think we do, yeah, it was just for the, Triforce of Power.
Yeah, keeping track of how many steps it is difficult. I have given up on trying to track it. I'm just noting which steps lead to what.
I'm doing a similar thing. You know, there's nothing wrong with just pushing the blocks normally.
Absolutely nothing wrong with just pushing blocks normally.
And with that in mind, folks, happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy 1 hour.
Go ahead.
Oh no, carry on. You're saying something far more important to the seed. I'm just commenting on cute fledglings outside my window.
Let's give a shout out to our runners, Aspic and Kalo, because goodness, they're the ones going through this madness of a seed. Our heroes of the restream, Bethan Ansley and Jade Minabo and Lady Draco, who are trying to keep us all in line, and Estancia for keeping me sane.
Also, thank you to my fellow co-commentator, Wolfman, and to our restreamer, Golden Devil. Because, dear goodness, it's never easy to run a restream, and even less so when there's technical issues. Done a cracking job. Oh god, that was exceptionally British of me, wasn't it?
It was proper. Also, thank you, Dante, for the 50 bits. And Trez has also been helping. Nice. Thank you to Trez. Also, while we don't have a new sub-goal defined yet, we could probably come up with one. All we need is just another 308 sub-points, and you can cause some chaos with some of the ZSR staff and volunteers. Question is, what would you like to see us try to do? As Aspic decides to just, let's see what's in Forest Temple.
Someone did point out that with shortcuts on Forest it's quite fast.
Alright, I do not think the tracker that I'm using keeps shortcuts in mind, so I'm just gonna have to, well, hope that nothing important is at these bottom areas.
Forest isn't... Okay, with Mido Skip it's out of logic, yeah.
Oh, big chest at the bottom!
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's just clean check. We are fairly sure Bigoron is nothing, but we haven't seen a hint for it.
Also, I would like confirmation, Forest is Spirit Medallion, yes?
I believe so.
I mean, in this...
It says so on the tracker.
Alright, just wanted to make sure that I had that set correctly.
I mean, if you refresh the comms page, then the trackers and the medallions are all there.
You know what? I'm going to do that.
I did it about, like, 5-10 minutes ago, and it took me that long.
Okay. I am not going to be able to easily track this on my end, except with just a whole bunch of typing, so...
I mean, Aspic has gone for getting Spirit and Shadow Medallions, so he's heading for the Light Arrow cutscene check.
Yep. Now, I'm just saying, the tracker I am using does not have a shortcut option from what I can tell. In the meantime, Kalo going for other things in the world. Well, okay, Scrub Grotto in Hyrule Field, not one of them.
Recently started getting into OTR. It blows my mind how quick these runners are able to complete a seed so quickly. It really is absolutely spectacular watching the sheer level of execution and gameplay capability. It's freaking amazing. Like, they make this thing dance. Doesn't matter how jankly it was coded, they're making it dance.
Alright, final accessible grotto in Hyrule Field. We still can't actually go into Tektite Grotto and claim its item. Uh-oh! Big chest! This
That's
one's
not
just
enough.
bag locked. It could be something.
There's your irons. And there's a Ruto's letter hint.
I missed where?
Did that say Wasteland? Oh, Ruto's locked mirror shield.
And Temple of Time, Light Arrow cutscene, dead. It's the song.
Okay, so one of the settings we have on is chest appearance matches contents. I think it's chest appearance rather than chest size. So you can tell whether something has a major item by whether it's a gold chest. You can tell if it's a bombshoe chest because it has little bombshoe eyes.
So, yeah, that is a good question. Where is the hammer? Honestly, I am starting to think Water Temple may have our hammer.
Yeah, I'm starting to think Water Temple Double Dip.
But at the same time, okay, Aspic dealing with some of the horseback checks here. I mean, as far as I'm aware, it's still 1 po to get this check instead of 10, right?
I severely hope so.
Well, there's our big po. Let's go turn it in. And yep, this is a market check. This is the final, or this is our currently last accessible market check. We still can't do lens game and logic.
I mean, technically we have found enough things to clear our paths, but it's always nice to fall clear to get that confirmation.
Alright, well, it's not Big Pose. I mean, honestly, I also believe we have found our 2 in the bomb bag and wallet.
I am agreeing, but I would not blame the runners for if they wanted to be certain once they get magic and lens. Oh, and something I missed in key things, those silver-edged chests are small keys.
Alright, let's peek in that Tektite grotto. Wait, okay, that looked like something, but I couldn't tell what.
I was too busy looking at the other runner, I'm afraid.
And Chad is saying it's the 3rd slingshot. But now Aspic is going for one of my original thoughts, Gerudo Valley. Also, Kalo is actually completing Forest.
And clearing it properly. Like, the elevator's already open.
Alright.
Have they realised the elevator's already open?
Alright. Aspect peeking the rock chest. I don't think it had anything. Center, top chest, nothing. Doing some peeks, well has a small key, it looked like. Okay, now Kalo's going down.
Yeah, okay, I can see it. Like, the courtyard loop isn't that long.
Now, I did just think of something. Is it possible that it could be on 10 skulls? Because I don't think we can get a hint on 10 skulls.
I wouldn't think so, but it might be possible. Okay, chat's saying there could totally be something on 10 skulls, so I will believe them.
And yeah, Aspic going to horseback archery. I did think this could have been something earlier. And even if I've been logically proven wrong, I still want to see it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And Phantom Ganon is defeated by both runners at this point.
Good, it can stay in the void where it belongs, getting stabbed with rusty pitchforks.
For those that have not played Ocarina of Time Randomizer in a while, there is a quality of life feature that has been put in here. If you get 1500 points immediately, you get both rewards. And 1570 is enough. 1000 comes up first, nothing. 1500 is next. It's something?
It's technically the highest damage arrow in the game, equal to light arrows.
Okay, so... Do we have access, logically, to the Wasteland check? I think we do.
No magic.
Right, no magic. So, I guess we're going to pick up the song. As Kalo thinks, okay, did I miss anything in Dodongo's Cavern? And, they are soon going to realize, that answer is no. And yeah, chat is bringing up, we don't, well, we could have Strength 2 at this point. But is Strength 2 by itself enough, logically, I mean, to get across? Yeah, chat is saying apparently there are certain things that you shouldn't go out of logic for in these settings, and apparently crossing the wasteland is considered one of the bigger risks.
Yeah, I can see that. If you've not got a hint over here, and there's no guarantee, like crossing the wasteland on foot, like unless you're fairly certain there's Requiem out here, so you can get back quickly.
So I just realized something. Did we ever get 30, 40, 50 hints?
I think they might be disabled in these settings. People who know Triforce splits better, please let me know.
Okay, disabled, thank you.
I thought I read that from earlier in the chat.
Alright, hopefully new Gossip Stone hint right here. What do we got?
Wait, what's that on the arch? Is that boots?
That may be our hover boots.
But we know bombs unlock hover boot. Oh god, seeds.
The beam.
The beams.
Also,
bombs unlock beams. Wait, do the bombs also unlock scale?
Let's see. Scale, well, no, that was just a level fake wall, not a bomb fake wall. Wallet to magic!
Magic in fire. So the reason that they can peek at chests through walls is so that you can, when you go into the see-up camera position, it looks from Link's face. So what they're doing with that roll is getting Link's face through the wall and then switching to the camera while it's inside the wall.
Alright, chat. We are running extremely low on checks here. Let's see. Ganon's Castle, there's nothing new that we can get with Aspect's equipment. So... I'm just double checking everything we have right now.
Shadow trial.
That was peaked already. Nothing.
Oh, okay. I didn't think we looked into Shadow.
The first one, well, we need fire arrows, which we have, but magic, which we don't. It's the same situation as Haunted Wasteland. So... it could be Water Temple. We have 2 checks available there.
I reckon that we might have to logically double dip water. I really want to take a look in there. Dude Brother Man, you can change what settings the Rainbow Bridge unlocks with. In this particular case, it only needs 2 dungeon rule. It only needs you to complete 1 dungeon. So, defeat 1 dungeon boss.
2 accessible checks, yes. A small key may give us another one, depending. But it's either that, it's, the boulder check in Spirit, or it could be 10 skulls. Have we done Dompe's Gravedigging Tour yet?
No.
Have we done, Frogs in the Rain yet?
Also, no. I think the people we saw doing River did it before they got storms.
Adult fishing hasn't been done yet, but... well, here's the thing. Lake Hylia likely is already resolved because of Kokiri Sword Find. So I'm not going to stress about that, but the other remaining checks that are relevant in Lake Hylia are adult fishing, the top of the lab, and shooting the sun. It could be the claim check. That's just the path to Goron City, which is not hinted dead yet. Oh, I know shooting the sun would be awful. I'm just saying, it's unlikely, but I still have to think about where else we can go right now. Have we turned in Child Kukos yet?
Yes.
Was it anything important?
Nope.
Have we done the Redead Grotto in Kakariko?
Yes.
Was that anything
No.
important? Thank you. Did we ever get confirmation that Deku Theater in its entirety is dead? Also, new hint. Never mind, old hint.
I think that chat said that Deku Theatre is not included as part of Triforce Blitz, because I specifically think that Triforce Blitz, and chat, tell me if I'm wrong, the general rule as to which checks are disabled, because it's a blitz, because it's limited to 2 hours, they remove a lot of the really long checks. And Deku Theatre is a long check. Is my logic roughly accurate? Because that also explains 30, 40, 50 being disabled.
Alright. Thank you for confirming that. Also, Kalo going for intentional damage strats. As Aspic becomes a child, I do think we have more it's like we have an interesting batch of child and adult checks left here. Target in the Woods has not been dealt with yet, I don't believe. The Gerudo Valley box has not been dealt with, and that's usually easier as a child. Yeah, I mean, we are scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Which will make it even funnier if it's just 10 skulls, because it's just like, this thing that's so easy you could have done 1,000,000 years ago.
There is one accessible check in Spirit. Right side boulders. That is it.
Even with elevator open? With elevator open,
right.
We've got hook shot, and...
Dungeon shortcuts, I forgot! Okay, Spirit is more accessible then. I need to play with a tracker that has dungeon shortcuts for specific dungeons available. Or, oh, chat is saying there's no elevator if it's dungeon shortcuts.
Oh, is it only... Is it only some... Okay, it's just Forest or Jabu, it's not Spirit. I thought someone said Spirit's shortcut was open earlier. My apologies, my bad. Oh yeah, because that was short. That would circumvent the Strength 2 requirement.
Okay. Oh, look at this! Silver Gauntlets hit, which, well... Inside Ganon's Castle, Wanderer.
Which we got. Why would they not buy the hammer or the magic hint?
Because I think what they were trying to do... Or... Okay, the others were Hookshot and Magic, apparently. Also... Baby Park on this one? Okay, Kalo. I know you like memes, but come on. I mean, at least it fits instrument-wise. I'll give you that. But yeah, yeah, I do have confirmation. Inside Ganon's Castle, Spirit 2 has a strength. So... we may not need it. So then that means all a Spirit Temple may not be needed. Also, I cannot tell if the roof of Gerudo Valley had anything. Or a Gerudo Fortress. But it looks like Kalo's checking it anyway. Aspic did not check this. Or if they did, I missed the check. But Kalo is going up to confirm. Draw distance, there we go. That check is dead. Oh, Aspic is now about to get the iron boots. This was only locked by a bomb bag. Oh, but wait, if Rudo goes to Mirror Shield, we still need Spirit anyway, so maybe Strength 2 is needed, just not Strength 3. So that means the Wanderer Strength... Yeah, Wanderer Strength is optional. There's a third Strength that is expected on the path. Where is it? Fire?
I think
Water?
we might be very soon to see it.
Well, Kalo's going in.
Oh, but yeah, not doing that Ocarina minigame is absolutely going to bite them. Kalo needs to realise that they haven't got the Lost Woods path yet.
Here's the thing. Both compass and map checks can be done without the long shot. Kalo is not completely out of the woods with Water Temple so far. And even if you had the long shot, it doesn't make much difference anyway. At best, you can sequence break the, get out of there, Kalo! Thank you.
Kalo giving all of us anxiety.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
look! It's freaking Compass Jesters. Am I going to get proven right about double dip water? Go on, have this be the hammer. I dares you. Or Ruto's letter.
Aspic going for the lab rooftop check makes sense, and Kalo, I don't blame you, just... use the bow. If you had long shot, you could have done that. Alright, 2 checks coming near simultaneously. Compass chest. The other scale.
Oh no. Hey look, hammer on lab.
Yeah, hammer on lab, there we go. Okay. So, Lake
Well,
Hylia
not
to
bad, it's
Courage?
just
Wait a
early.
second. Lake Hylia to Courage was not Kokiri's sword? Even though we...
No, Kokiri's sword was wisdom. Deku Tree was wisdom. Lost Woods was wisdom.
Lost Woods is wisdom, yes, you're right. Oh,
And Deku Tree was path to wisdom, and we needed the sword for Kokiri. So yeah, that was us. We missed that. Because because fire is also path to wisdom as well.
And map chest is nothing.
Okay.
So we need Zelda's Lullaby in order to complete Water Temple, which means we don't need to complete Water Temple. It may just be a single dip.
It may just be a single dip, but I still think we need long shot for water. Unless it's spirit.
Well, here's the thing. We need Lullaby more than we need long shot right now. We can't do anything. We didn't even get a key.
Also, we've been told that Rutos is on the path to Mirror Shield. That actually lends a lot of credence to needing to go to spirit.
So again, where's the other strength?
Hell if I know.
Alright, we have to get either a small key or a big key in one of these next two checks. As Kalo now gets the hammer. Okay, there's the small key. We can proceed further on. And, yeah, it was just that one holdout. Alright, Volvagia does not have to be defeated yet. We still could have to go up fire and have to deal with Volvagia. It's possible, it's unlikely. Also, Aspic, I don't think we found the boss key yet, or do we even need the boss key? Did we find the boss key?
I can't remember. I didn't think we'd seen boss key, but... Oh, there are no boss keys in Blitz? Okay. See, we're learning things all the time, folks. Yes. Yes. Fire Temple does not require long shot for anything. And you can get Pierre with Pixel Shot. Well, okay, you can use Pixel Shot to avoid needing Pierre, but also you can just get Pierre.
You know what? I just realized we took out Forest Temple and we didn't even notice the lack of boss key.
Oh yeah.
I thought, for a moment I was thinking, was that a shortcut thing? Well, we got that confirmed. Oh gosh, Aspic is one hit away from death, and I would be very careful.
And has milk,
but doesn't use it. No, wait, Aspic does not have milk. They turned in the Big Poe, remember?
Oh right, yes.
So, we found two long shots, Lost Woods Memory Game and Deku Tree Slingshot. It's not clear if we need long shot yet. We're still trying to piece that together. So, Deku Tree is Wisdom. It's for a hook shot. So, that was the slingshot check. But it was just for a hook shot. Do we need... Lost Woods was also to Wisdom, that is hook. Yeah, we need long shot for something.
Yeah,
but the question is it for water? Wait, if it is, Morpha's available.
Yeah, it's the question is whether it is for water or spirit. And the reason we would need the reason we think it's long shot is because of Lost Woods and Deku being path. Yeah, like it could be water, it could be spirit. This is the wonderfully fun thing about Rando. You can't guarantee it. It can shift a lot. Also, the fact that we have you need hovers. No, you need magic to get mirror. No, Rutos to get mirror shield. The fact that it's been hinted tells us we kind of might need that mirror shield, and that was what tilted it.
So
it was
now
to hovers, and it was Rutos for mirror shield.
We now have the Forest Medallion, which means, and both of them have the Forest Medallion. So here's the question. Do we go for that one song now? Or do we go back into Fire Temple and actually clean it up? Well, Aspic is cleaning it up. I don't think we found a single major required item in Fire Temple right now. We did find the Goron Tunic, but that was locked by a Fire Tunic. That was locked by the wallet, so that does not count for our paths. There are still 3 major items left. So the big question is, what are they? We have access to 3 checks right now. The shortcut chest, which we know is a big chest, the high cell in the boulder maze, and Pierre's check. For those that don't remember, Pierre is the wandering scarecrow that you can summon with the Scarecrow Song. Both of our runners start with the Scarecrow Song for free in this seed, so just pull out the ocarina at the appropriate spot. If we can get one additional... Actually, the compass chest... Compass chest should be logically available, right?
What, in water or where?
In fire.
Yes.
Okay, so 4 checks then.
I mean, I could be wrong. I cannot accurately remember which precise one is compass.
Yeah, I genuinely believe everything is available in fire at this point. We technically need, I think, 1 extra small key logically for the hammer chest, but we basically can do everything in here. So it really just comes down to, what order do you do things in? We've already done the map chest, which is that caged one in the room that Aspic is in. And we are starting with Pierre's check. We will have access to 2 golden skulltulas along the way, just in case we actually need 10 skulls, which... It's possible.
If it's 10 skulls, we will laugh so hard. Ruto's letter in here is a possibility. It's not where I'm expecting it to be, but this does seem increasingly likely.
Aspic does not care about the gold skulltula.
Oh no. I reckon Kirby fans got a good idea with Requiem in Temple of Time.
Pierre has something. Again, there's 3 things at least in Fire Temple. Because Courage to 2 and Wisdom to 1. So, time to have fun figuring out which is which.
Well, that's obvious. That's Ruto's.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one's Courage. Was it Ruto's we needed for Courage?
I thought that was Wisdom.
Hang on, which one was Sun Song on?
Wisdom.
Okay, it's Wisdom then.
Tobias, it's a thing. Also, High Cell has a big chest. which means we may end up getting all of our checks right here, right now.
Okay, but now I've been earwormed with the right here, right now song.
Right on. No, oh, that's not a big chest. That was a small chest. Never mind. Small key chest. The stupid Goron threw me off texture-wise. Alright, we have all the keys needed to access everything, so, let's get... And, well, shortcut chest time. Kalo gets to it first. It is not bombs to beans to hovers.
Oh, thank goodness. Then what is on the arch? Is that another strength? Is that another set of gauntlets? Because it was definitely 2 kind of tubes of brown.
It could have been gold gauntlets, which means that was the expected gauntlet path. Bombs to early bombs, but then where's Requiem? That's likely... It's either on... Force Medallion check a Temple of Time, or it could be Ice Cavern now that that's available. Chat is saying it could also be a wallet, but... Okay, there's Requiem. This is making more sense. So you were expected to play Requiem to access Spirit.
Yep, that makes sense.
But I am noting that Kalo did not get the 3rd item. So we got hovers. But there's still one more thing, possibly. Again, we did establish that it's entirely possible that the item in Courage and the item for Courage and item of Wisdom could be the same. It's worth checking out, and I agree with Aspic's decision.
Yeah, there's just so many hints to fire. You kind of want to clear it.
Uh-oh! And, I did not see Kalo go for this compass chest! And, they're going to regret it! That's magic!
Oh, goodness. So Kalo's missing Ocarina game, hookshot, and magic now. Oh, gods. Well, okay, I would point out this is a weekly race. It's not just these 2 runners taking part. There's at least 5 people doing this, so someone else could get there first. But Aspic looks like they're doing pretty well.
Zora's Domain Foolish. We don't have to go through that. Kalo kind of realized it at the end. So let's get our fish. Also, I missed if Kalo got the hint in front of Jabu, the Zora King.
Look, the King Zora isn't as fat as Jabu's.
I corrected myself, okay?
Yes, you did.
But now, both runners heading towards Jabu's belly.
We know that Ruto's leads to Mirror.
Question is, how?
Yep.
Alright, so now that we have our items figured out, let's at least get something confirmed. Since Fire Temple Path to Wisdom is Ruto's letter, Fire Temple Path to Courage is Hovers and Magic. Does that mean at this point that Hovers and Magic do not point to the Wisdom Path? And likewise, does that mean that the Courage Path does not require Ruto's letter?
I suspect they could overlap, and I'm getting that confirmed by chat.
So we're dealing with a confusing mess. Got it.
Well, yeah, it's an OOTR seed. I'm not sure what you expected.
Let's see. I could go for a nice muffin right now, honestly. Not helping. Got it.
What? No, I just somehow missed where the joke was coming from for going for a muffin.
Ugh. I was hoping to be handed something easy, that's all.
I mean, that's reasonable, but again, I'm not sure what you were expecting.
Fair point.
Like, we signed up for this knowing what was likely to happen.
I know. Also, I don't think Aspect checked the Gossip Stone hint either. I'm guessing both runners feel they have everything they need.
Yep, Zelda's Lullaby is on Burning Kakariko.
Well, we didn't check the boomerang chest yet. Did we?
I know we've seen Bubble Room.
Yeah, we saw Bubble Room. That's Compass. Okay, we did see Boomerang Chest. It has nothing. Got it. Thank you. Then look at this near sync that we have between Aspic and Kalo. And, yeah, okay, chat is confirming we are still missing 2 paths. Okay, chat is saying that the boomerang chest is automatically a junk item? Alright, I'll just take your word for it.
Okay, but why?
Probably to prevent potential bad double dipping?
Yes, that's true. It would take a while.
Okay, it is confirmed a boomerang chest is auto-dead, similar to 30, 40, 50.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, so here's the question. Does Baronade itself offer a reward, or is it just to get Zelda's Lullaby? Well,
Oh,
hello
come
there,
on! That is
Dins.
not what you want to see here. Oh, that could be such bait, or it could actually be important.
And, Shadow is fully clearable at this point, folks.
Oh, gods. So, hey chat, what do you think? Is Din's bait?
And Kalo's frustrated. Alright, so, who wants to have fun counting all the items and how they are possible paths here?
Okay, so how the path count works. I believe it is roughly similar to spheres in that it is the number of items you need to get, the number of steps you need to go through in order to get the Triforce piece. Or is it required steps?
Is Aspect going for the boomerang chest? So, here's the thing. Aspic is right now wasting time without realizing in, going for extra checks in Jabu's belly, which we don't need. But Kalo is still missing Long Shot from Ocarina minigame and Magic from Fire Temple Compass chest. So, here's the thing. The time that Aspic is spending right now is minuscule in comparison to Kalo's missing checks here. Kalo can possibly get the piece of wisdom sooner. But the piece of courage is right now out of their grasp. Alright. path is logically required items. Okay. So,
So if two different bows are logically accessible, neither of them counts as a step on the path.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I think Aspic just did the boss check first, so this makes more sense. It's not a time waste. Oh, uh-oh. Kalo's about to learn. And I think he's speechless. Yep. The shield placements of regret.
Hey. that is the sigh.
But hey, we can now do Child Side Spirit. Actually, yeah, we should have access to Child Side Spirit. I undid something by mistake, that's why. Okay.
I mean, yeah, we've got explosives, we've got
Yep.
Rang, we've
Yep,
got Chain Shot.
I just made a separate error on my tracker, that's all. It's fixed. Both runners are thinking Child Side Spirit may be worth it. Alright, child right side is a biggin.
Oh boy. I mean, it's not necessarily required or dungeons, it's just there's a lot of things that could be in places that are important. Like, all the places could theoretically be important with what we know. I think is the bigger point.
There is no key on child side. So we're just dipping for whatever the child right side item is, and then we're out. So this could be Mirror Shield right here. It's just another bomb bag.
I'm not going to complain about getting more bombs.
But that
He
means
says hesitantly.
child side is 1, child side is bait 2, that bomb bag is bomb locked because of the Armos statue. Well, or can you just do Deku stick, jump attacks?
Yes. You need to do Deku Nut and then Deku Stick, I think.
Which
or
means
it might need Jump Slash or something. Oh, it's a Pokemon bag, so that had to be bomb locked. Yeah, okay.
Point is, I think it's time to grow up. And, I think Aspic and Kalo are doing that as well, though for different reasons. There was no key in Child Side Spirit.
And Kalo is not going to get that hook shot anytime soon.
Alright, so, I know that this match will not end at the 2-hour mark, but I am going to ask just a clarifying rule. If it's tied at 1 piece at the end of 2 hours, does it go to a tie break to go to the second piece, or to whoever found the first piece first? But just so I know. Whoever got it first. Okay. When did Kalo get the first piece?
I want to say Aspic got it first.
Because I have a time for when Aspie got it first.
Oh, yeah, after Aspic.
Okay, so Aspic did get it. Alright.
And here's Zelda's lullaby. Okay, now where'd you go?
Back to Spirit, which makes sense.
Yeah. I wouldn't blame them for going water. The world is their oyster, and if they go to Water Temple, the oyster might be their oyster. And Alfalfa finished in first place with a time of 1 hour 52 minutes 56 seconds. Rush water? Rush fire?
Well, I'm curious as to what happened. I don't know how much we want to metagame this.
But also I'm suspecting it's not Shadow. You probably save a lot of time getting the hammer on top of lab early.
Alright, it's not adult left, so that means Boulder Chest has to have a key.
Oh, did Alfalfa win the NA weekly as well? Nice.
Also, I think this means that, logically, doesn't Morpha have to have a small key then?
I have no idea. I am not good at key logic.
Yeah, I'm asking about Morpha because Sorry, I'm just trying to follow my what my own tracker is claiming. It's probably it's already probably inaccurate. Let's not kid ourselves. Alright, adult climb, chest 1 has nothing, chest 2, nothing. And yeah, there was an item on Compass chest. But I guess we can at least, Kalo can breathe a sigh of relief. Magic has been found. Also, both runners can breathe a sigh of relief. Probably don't have to worry about 10 skulls.
Can you imagine if it was 10 Skull Triforce of Power, though?
And Kalo is deciding Shadow first. Meantime, Aspic is sticking with Spirit. Dino Falls, leave us be. No, wait, those are the Lizalfos. Never mind. The Dino Falls show up later. Or I may be mixing this up with Majora's Mask now.
No, these are Lizalfos, you're right.
Okay.
Though now I'm doubting myself.
Big chest and Spirit. It's not that one. That's somehow another bomb-locked bomb bag.
Oh, hey, Alfalfa.
So during these weeklies, there is no time limit. But I think we can safely say if this was a tournament, Alfalfa would have kicked all of our butts.
I mean, why is anyone surprised?
Okay, Dino Falls are in the Ascent, thank you.
I think
Alright.
Dinophos are always also in GTG?
Well, we don't have to worry about GTG this run, at least. And yeah, I agree that this seed is definitely one for the ages. Mirror shield check. Is this vanilla? No, it's lens!
Hang on, was that a key on the other hand? Because if so, we might have found our long shot requirement.
I did not get a good look. All I know is that it wasn't big.
It was a key. Spirit might be long shot locked.
So, I'm gonna need a reminder. Why is that considered a long shot locked,
If you need to complete Spirit. It's key logic.
And, is that boss key chest, small key or junk? Actually, no, it can't be a small key at that point. By that point, you'd already have all the small keys. Okay, that's dead then.
But yeah, basically, if you need to open 5 doors in Spirit, and you need to open a lot of doors because you have to have allowances to completely mess up your key usage and therefore require more keys than you would even in vanilla.
Okay. Also, I just realized, I think I missed the compass check and early silvers check in shadow, so... Alright, 2 chests in this spinning room for Kalo.
I just really want to see more water.
So-
that is not the case for this weekly.
Also, speaking of, happy 2 hours, everyone. You want to do the honors this time?
Absolutely. So I would love to thank my lovely fellow co-commentator, Wolfman2000. I would like to thank and give a shout out to our runners, Aspic and Kalo. They are the ones you see on Restream. They're doing exceptionally well for this nonsense. And to our lovely unsung heroes, the trackers. We would be lost without you, as was proven earlier in the stream. Thank you very much for Beethan Ainsley and Jade Minibo and Lady Draco. So thank you very much. And also to our restreamer, Golden Devil.
And thank you again to Estancia for keeping things completely sane as we go through this.
Wait, hang on, no, that attribution's going to the wrong place. I am not keeping things sane. Oh, there's a big chest.
Compass chest had a bow. We don't care about that.
That's another wallet.
Zora Tunic was found in Spirit Trial 1, easily accessible. I don't think that wallet is what we're looking for.
I don't either, but oh, okay, Golden Devil had to head off, so now we have Tobias as our restreamer. Thank you very much, Tobias, as well. Being able to step in and take over, also very, very good. But the thing is, and can someone tell me about these hints? We have been hinted that...
Hold on, big chest. Middle silvers. That... Shadow, you and I have got to talk.
What I was going to say is we have a hint that Ruto's letter leads to Mirror Shield. Does that mean that Mirror Shield is required?
Chad is saying yes.
In which case, there has to be something in spirit.
We just haven't found it yet.
Aha, both mentioned item sparkles. Excellent, thank you.
Ah. The mentioning of Wanderer is a good thing. It's just a matter of getting used to the new terminology.
I admit I'm still a little confused on what Wanderers mean. It just means not direct path, and that means it can be optional if, like, there are two things in the same bit.
Well, at the very least, we know it can't be Mirror Shield on the Archway, because you only needed, bombs for that, bombs for the beans, and Requiem does not require Rudos, right? Wait! No. Requiem, that's just Fire Temple. Never mind. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, Wanderer is generated playthrough, Seed is beatable without it. Which means we're still missing another strength. Bombable! Again! Game! Words!
Hey, at least magic locked magic and shadow is a staple. Admittedly, I'm not sure why we're in shadow.
I'm getting exacerbated with this.
Because yeah, I'm still thinking about water. I'm still very much thinking about water. I'm willing to... Oh, shadows check dense and generally rather deep in the logic. So it's just it's a place that is quite often required, but nothing's mentioned shadow. We got that Dins at the end of Jabu, sure, that's probably why they're here, but I am much more suspicious of water and spirit.
Okay, so Kalo activated the boat shortcut, but chose to leave.
That makes sense. By opening up the shortcut, you've still done a fair few checks.
Also, Kalo, one more step, please. Then you can get your Zelda's Lullaby.
Kalo now has Zelda's Lullaby. What Kalo is massively missing is they haven't done the Ocarina minigame to get their other hookshot. Hovers are for fire, we think. Okay, yeah, okay. I can see Jabu had Dins, which was locked by Rang, and there's a Bombs to Hovers unlock, which makes it smell stronger. Yeah, okay, I can see that. I can see that.
Halo didn't want to re-enter Shadow Temple, but re-enter you must. That's a good question. Have we even found anything that's needed in Shadow right now?
No.
So we're down to 4 possibilities here. We know that it's not for the Ocarina of Time check itself. That's just Prelude.
Yep.
We are suspecting Zelda's Lullaby is required because we were hinted Boomerang, and we got Din's Fire out of it, of which Din's Fire is primarily used, well, for Shadow. So, we have to get it resolved somehow.
Well, except, I think Shadow's bait. I think we needed to do Jabu in order to get Zelda's Lullaby, in order to do Water Temple. And also, there's Zelda's Lullaby checks in Spirit Temple as well. I think that Din's Fire is bait. I also kind of want to see Great Fairies. I want to see if it's on those Great Fairies.
Well, Kayla was debating it.
It's not unreasonable to finish Shadow. It's absolutely one of the obvious paths. But it feels like bait to me.
Well...
And I am happy to be wrong. I would like to point out, I am happy to be wrong.
So yeah, for those that aren't familiar, this is a Triforce Blitz match. Well, at this point, more of a Triforce Stroll, but normally these are tournament matches that take place within 2 hours' time. But since the 2-hour limit is disabled on the weekly, the runners have all the time they need to get the 3 pieces. And the Din's checks had nothing. At least if I saw Kalo's screen correctly.
You are almost correct, Mr. Mintler. I've been hurt by water before and cannot trust it.
But yeah, if you're just doing the Din's Fire checks, why not just check everything else in Shadow?
Like, it could have been on longer.
Halo doesn't even care about the other songs. Let's see, I mean, Zelda's Lullaby, we have. Saria's song is not accounted for.
And that's needed for forest access.
And for Lost Woods.
Yes, true. Oh, if Kayla gets Saria's, this will actually point them back to doing Bloody Woods to get their long shot.
Fire Temple Fairy is first to be checked. There's the mirror shield!
I would like to say I called it. Thank you.
Bravo! Bravo, Estacia.
Okay, admittedly, it wasn't Water Temple. It wasn't Water Temple, but I was right to be distrustful of that Din's Fire and Shadow.
So in other words, the path was strictly for Zelda's Lullaby access.
Yes, and I have definitely been burnt by too many Zelda's Lullaby paths.
Well, I don't know if we saw the Wallmaster room, but Aspic is taking out Bongo Bongo. So, hard to say who has the advantage now. Previously, I would have said that Aspic had the clear advantage, but now it's both runners, possibly... Both runners are missing one thing.
Yeah, but Kalo's not likely to go back and get it. Unless he gets Saris.
We're down to 2 song locations left. Composer's Grave, which Kalo did not check, and Ice Cavern, which technically neither runners checked either of them, but you get the point. And yeah, there's still debate on whether Longshot's even required right now.
I think it has to be logically required, but maybe not actually required. Because of Lost Woods and Deku. They have both been hinted path. That's how we know it's logically Longshot.
Well, Aspic is going to get that mirror shield, so any advantage Kalo may have had... Kalo dealing with controller issues. There we go, they are fixed. So yeah, Aspic definitely has the advantage yet again. Water is likely where the other piece is. At least if I'm understanding how these paths are, and admittedly, I don't. Also, oh no. Kalo, unless it's this Sunroom in Spirit, or the Four Armos, I should say, Kalo may be in trouble. Four Armos room, big chest. Courage has been found.
Wait, courage?
I repeat, courage has been found.
Wait, hang on. But the long shot thing is on wisdom. No, nothing changes. The mirror was courage path, so it could be deeper in spirit, or it could be water.
Also, now that I actually noticed, hi Greg, sorry I didn't say hi to you earlier.
Yeah, wisdom could be down here, or it could be in water.
The remaining
And honestly,
rooms... Yeah?
Honestly, I kind of hope it's in water. I want Kalo to be punished for skipping Ocarina Memory Game. It might be me, but I kind of want them to be punished for skipping the easy check.
Well, tell me this, what if it ends up being here in the Sunroom, Actually, no, Sunroom doesn't make sense, because Wisdom has to have a longer path. So, I think we can eliminate Sunroom.
It needs to be behind all the key doors.
Kalo is stumped, maybe just for... Oh, that was a bomb chew chest, I think. Alright,
Oh,
so...
that feels bad.
But where is Aspic going?
I think he's realised he's locked himself inside the room. He needs to go up to Twin Rover.
Just play Requiem and get out that way.
He might be doing the spirit water flip. Yeah, Aspic's save quitting to get to the beginning of Spirit. There we go.
And just like that, we're back on sync.
This is amazing.
It's ridiculous, that's what. Here's the thing, chat. This cannot be scripted. Neither runner can see each other's progress. And if they can, that's a separate issue entirely. Okay, Kalo forgot to do the map check. But that just had a small key. Which...
Magic locked Spirit and fire locked Spirit, yeah. Magic locked.
Alright, this chest right here. Get in position. Don't have your Bigoron sword. There we go. At the tippy top. There it is. Aspic finishes with, what, close to a 220? Yeah, 220.37. Kalo is about to finish. We never needed Water Temple. And apparently we never needed Long Shot.
No, it's long shot locked Spirit. It's for the keys.
But Kalo didn't need it.
Yeah, because you don't... It's logically required. It's not actually required. Because Spirit Temple key logic is bloody stupid.
This seed is bloody stupid.
But long shot being logically required pointed you to Spirit or Water. And this is how I knew where I was looking for.
The extra 2 hook shots. Does the Triforce piece itself count as on the path? Because if not, what item am I missing? It's not part of the path. Okay, Kalo has finally managed to finish this very dumb seed. 221.56. Aspic getting 2nd overall, Kalo getting 3rd overall. And me getting a headache overall because this was a mess to deal with.
Actually, the logic isn't that bad. But yes, GG to Kalo, GG to Aspic. Aspic getting second, Kalo getting third. I do not know if we're likely to get them in for interviews. Yeah, so, pardon me, now that we've seen where everything was, Alfalfa, are you still in chat? I see Alfalfa. Where did you go? Hello, Kalo. Good to see you. GG.
Hello? Thank you.
Hello.
Yeah, this seed was a mess.
Yeah, the seed gets a lot easier if you mark the medallions correctly. I spent 2
Oh,
hours
no.
chasing Water Temple because I thought that was a fire medallion.
Okay, so I don't know if we're on the interview screen right now, but on our little commentary view, you are showing something special. So I'm trying to understand what that is.
Let's see, what are you looking at?
That's just the paths.
At the bottom,
Oh, no.
what are we looking at?
I'm looking
Oh,
at your
right,
screen.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Okay, so I don't know if we're on the interview screen right now, but on our little commentary
Yeah, that should be the whole thing in the middle.
view,
So
you
this
are
is what's at the bottom of my
showing
tracker.
something special.
It's completely wrong.
So I'm trying to understand what that
I
is.
gave up on this after realizing I marked the medallions wrong.
Oh, okay.
That's
just the paths.
I've removed the long shot and the iron boots and associated things.
I'm looking at your screen.
We can work it out if need be.
Yeah. So we have Aspic in chat. Hello, Aspic. GG. And we have Alfalfa who finished first. So we can try working through the paths together. At least power was simple.
Well, we have.
Oh, okay. Power was just in map chest in Dodongo's cavern. Yep. The Din's fire was absolutely bait. So we think that Jabu was purely needed to get the medallion for Zelda's lullaby. So we can try working
correct.
through the paths together. And Kalo, at least power was simple. There is a question we had.
Yeah.
Did you miss the Lost Woods hint? Power was just in
I didn't know Lost
in
Woods.
Dodongo's cavern.
Hold on a
Lost
second.
Woods, Path to Wisdom. Yep. Ocarina Memory Game had your second hook shot. Absolutely.
Well, I mean, it's a good thing that I didn't get that because otherwise I'd have been in
We think that Jabu was purely
Water Temple and even
needed
more
to get the
confused.
medallion for Zelda's lullaby. Yeah, whereas I was fairly certain because of knowing that Longshot had to be logically required, it was water or spirit. Did you miss the Lost Woods hint?
There we are.
All right, so officially, Neil
Lost
has
Woods,
pieced
Path to
together
Wisdom.
the path in chat. The path for the path of courage. Sunsong, Boomerang, Rudo's Letter, Bombs, Hover Boots, Hammer, Wallet, Zelda's Lullaby, Requiem, Magic, Mirror. And then the 2 hook shots plus Kokiri's Sword gets you 14 for wisdom.
What are the hover boots for again? If we've got the long shot, what are the hover boots for?
The hover boots are for fire. Beating fire.
Oh yeah, Fire's medallion.
Yep, it was all for Zelda's lullaby.
I mean, technically you could have climbed all the way up and hit the hammer thing all the way down, but
You couldn't have because there's 2 keys on. There's a key
Oh,
on highest score and a key
right.
on hammer quest.
Right. Never mind. You had to do the hover strategy.
Well, I mean, you
Ooh.
didn't have to. You could have skipped through the flame wall, but not logically.
I tried to understand the logic, but when it comes to this seed, it's like logic can just say, I don't know what's the appropriate term here. Saw it off. I don't know.
This seed has a mind of its own. But yeah, that hammer location was very strange, wasn't it? Well, not strange, maybe trolly. Aspic saying the hammer was really hard to find for me, was thinking Kikiri's sword was the path, so I didn't really clear Lake Hylia. But yeah, it was because the sword was on the path to wisdom, but Lake Hylia was on the path to courage. The difference was that long shot. Yeah, I was late to hammer as well. Nobody looked at the top of lab.
Okay, so what I would like to know, Alfalfa, if you can hear me, we are missing 2 paths. You found one of the missing 2. So here's what we have collectively: Lost Woods to Wisdom, Fire Temple to Wisdom, Market to Courage 2 times, Fire Temple to Courage 2 times, Deku Tree to Wisdom, Lake Hylia to Courage, Sacred Forest to Wisdom. Actually, that's 9. What's the 10th?
Fire Temple to Wisdom.
What?
Oh,
No, I
Temple
already
of
said
Time.
Fire.
Temple of Time to Courage.
Thank you, I forgot that. We did find all the paths.
I think someone might have said there was 12 rather than 10, but that makes sense.
Is it 10
Yeah.
or is it... It's 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have all 10.
Yeah, the 3 fire paths were 2 Courage, 1 Wisdom.
That is correct.
There has to be a second Fire Temple to Wisdom. And I've just realised I've been on mute for a while.
I was wondering why you weren't saying anything, because that's a question that was just dead silence.
What question did you ask? And I'll answer it again.
Hammer location.
Hammer location. Yeah, well, I keep telling people to clear their paths and never do it myself, so...
Honestly, that's very relatable.
Also, who does Ocarina of Memory game?
Nobody
does.
Me?
Nobody
a
does
lot.
it.
I do.
If I'm a child, I do.
A waste of time. What's it going to give you that's useful?
Apparently a hook shot.
Yeah, but there was another one of those. You got 2.
I mean, yeah, but it could have been needed. And it was logically needed, and that did tell you that you need to care about spirit. Okay, Alfalfa skipped it, then went back when they found the hint.
Yeah, I got to skip it entirely because I didn't find the hint. Just don't look at hints. There you go, there's the new meta.
I am seriously tempted. That's okay. I would like to see you try one Triforce Splits race. Unlimited time if you wish. Don't read any Gossip Stone hints and actually try to get, all 3 pieces before someone else does. Now I kind of want to see if that's even possible.
I mean, there was a seeds. Must have been 8 or 9 months ago now. Before they put the thing that removed multiple 0-step paths, where I think it was Cola beat it in 9 minutes and 40 seconds. Because there was a bum bag in Mido's house, and the first 3 chests in Dongo's Cavern had all 3 pieces.
Bloody hell.
I mean, that one would work.
I'm talking under current meta and current rule set. But, who knows? Apparently, that could be a future sub-goal, and we currently don't know what our next sub-goal is. So...
I mean, did we ever do the commentators of the runners? And the runners try to commentate?
I mean, Tobias is an old hand at Triforce Blitz, so...
I mean... Also, Estancia, I wouldn't object to that.
Also, old
As
hand
long as it
is
wasn't
a
me.
lot to say here.
Say that again, Tobias?
I said, calling me an old hand is a stretch, KLO. Let's be honest.
I mean, I was racing you in Season 1.
Yeah, but you kept at it. That's the difference. Before Chet calls me worse things than old, shall we get out of here?
Yeah, it's, all the final shout-outs, yeah, Aspic, Kalo, thank you both, please give them a follow. Bethan Ansley, Jade, Minabo, Lady Draco, thank you for tracking, clicking the buttons. Estancia, thank you for helping try to piece all this together with me. Tobias G, and
Golden Devil.
thank you, Golden Devil. Thank you both for helping with the stuff. If you want to help out with all this stuff, there's a volunteer link in chat. Goodness, there's a lot of ways you can help out. We could use more assistance. And I have no clue what's coming up next. There's a schedule. Tobias can also talk more about that. Let's get out of here.
Exactly. So, as for what's next on Zelda Speedruns, we have mini blins. I think that might actually already be finished. Is that right? Started at 3:30 UTC. No, that's coming up basically now. So I know.
Oh, sweet. Let's go raid them.
Let's go raid them. Mini Blins, Wind Waker Randomizer tournament, Group Jolhalla lower bracket finals. That's Tweety versus Cube David, happening on ZSR2. If there are commentators or if there are volunteers for it, 1 second. It does look like we don't have that up, unfortunately. Sorry, I was misled by the schedule. Up next on the schedule will be Skyward Sword Randomizer, the Remblitz tournament, Group Levias finals, Space Rock versus Raystorm Thunder. That's 6 p.m. UTC, 2 p.m. Eastern, so in about 2.5 hours. And I think that one has a crew. So that's what's next on Zelda Speedruns. There's a few more things on the schedule for Monday. Have a look at the schedule that Wolfman already posted a link to. So thank you all for watching.
And for those that are doing the audio version, ZeldaSpeedruns.com/schedule.
Oh, right, exactly, because viewers on YouTube can't exactly view, see what's happening in chat. So I'll say thank you all for watching. We're gonna instead raid over to Miss Dagger, who is still in this race. No spoilers, obviously, but let's go ahead and cheer her on, cheer her across the finish line. And yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll see you soon here on Zelda Speedruns. If I can type her nickname correctly. Anyway, bye everyone.
There we go.
Bye.
Enjoy.